Keeping you informed. This is In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS.
Welcome back to another edition of In.form here on 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam, and today we're talking about the St. Meinrad Fire and Farm Expo coming up on Sunday, October 5th from 9:30 a.m. Central Time to 3 p.m. Central Time at the St. Meinrad Community Center. And with us, as always, we have Carol with us in the studio today to talk about this upcoming event and to share all of the exciting things that they have going on. So welcome.
Thank you. So glad to be back to share the information about the 2025 Fire and Farm Expo in St. Meinrad. In conjunction with the Early Days Antique Club, we have a farm show as well, antique farm show. Looking forward to everybody come. It's our 26th year that we've been doing this. So lots of food, fun, free activities for the kids that will be there, all kinds of goodies.
Yes, so we're going to run through the schedule of events that are happening again on Sunday, October 5th, that these guys are putting together. Again, it's not just about the fire, it's about the farm stuff, which is exciting. But as Carol wants to remind everyone, and she even reminded me today, this is the only fundraiser for the St. Meinrad Volunteer Fire Department that they host every single year, right?
That is correct, yes. And with that raising, we have dinners. Pork chop and chicken dinners. We also have the raffle, half pot, and also a silent auction that will be happening.
So that is a lot of great things to, celebrate, have fun with, and then also, again, give back to the St. Meinrad Volunteer Fire Department. And remind us, is there an auxiliary to the fire department?
Yes. This is our 10-year anniversary because I've been part of the Ladies Auxiliary for 10 years. So we help with the event. We have the bake sale. We help with the serving line. We also help with the children's activities and those events and the tractor pull, those little miniature tractor pulls. So
that is very exciting, and congratulations on 10 years. That's again a way that you guys are able to give back to those who are already volunteering and risking their lives to save and protect the local area of St. Meinrad, which is something very special.
Yes, it is. We feel as we're part of them and giving them more support as they go out on their fire runs and rescue runs as well.
Right. So let's go ahead and get into the Fire and Farm Expo food and family fun that you have lined up for us again on Sunday, October 5th. Remind us where we're having all of the fun events, and let's go ahead and get into it. What do we need to expect for that October 5th day?
Okay, on October 5th, all the events are located at the St. Meinrad Community Center and the park. The antique tractors and equipment will be set up outside for everyone to just walk through. And I think they pick a favorite tractor. And this year, the focus or the featured tractor is a Massey Harris Ferguson and Massey Ferguson. So that will be the featured tractor. We have the meals will be served inside, the dinners, which will be a half a grilled chicken with the sides. They're barbecued or plain, and also grilled pork chops. So you will not go away hungry. And in addition, we'll also have burgers, windmill chill ice cream, bake sale with homemade goodies. And as we were talking earlier, sweet, delicious kettle corn will be there. And Mama Jan's cotton candy will be available all for purchase.
So again, we talk about the food and the family fun, but I really get caught up on the food because it sounds like it's going to be a very sweet and savory trip to the St. Meinrad Community Center because you guys are going to offer a lot of different varieties of food. Again, you're not going to leave hungry. And at the same time, as my family would say, you're gonna go and get your eyeballs full because there's going to be tractors. There's going to be all of the events going on. So tell us a little bit more about the equipment show, demonstrations, and the other things going on in between that 9:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. time spot.
So also, a couple things. I'm going to look at my list. There will be a farm toy show this year where there will be some farm toys there. Of course, our fire trucks will be on display. And then within the park and everything, you'll find all the equipment, the farm equipment. They will have, display and demonstrate. Let me get that out. Anything with wheat thrashing, corn shredding, corn grinding. There will be a flour mill, military kitchen, and also Hubert sorghum will be made on site, and it'll be available for purchase.
So for us, maybe non-agricultural people, I say that even though I am a little agriculture. What is the sorghum? What is that material in your best description?
So they melt down the, oh, you've tricked me on this one now.
Well, maybe we've been stumped today.
Yeah, it's cane, and they melt it down and make it into a syrup. They cook it down, I should say, into a syrup.
Yes.
And many people use it for baking. They love cookies with it or those types of desserts.
So it's a type of syrup in the end product. Maybe we don't know
Yes.
exactly the makings and whatnot, but again, it's one of those, it's kind of like sugar or again, like syrup and stuff like
Yes.
that. So that's something, if you've never seen something like that be made, that'd be very interesting to get an idea of, how that experience kind of goes. So we've got a bunch of the farm stuff tackled, and then you guys are going to have fire trucks on display too, right?
That is correct. They are always on display, ready for everyone just to walk up, take a picture if the kids want a picture with them. They're all cleaned up and right there for you to see, that if you see one driving down the road or you ever encounter with one, that you'll know what to expect.
Right. And this is a fundraiser event. So with that, there's going to be some money spent, maybe even some money won. So you guys are going to have raffle tickets, half pot tickets, and a silent auction. So tell us a little bit more about that.
That is correct. The raffle tickets are $5 each. The top prize is $1,000. And of course, it goes down a little bit from that. And there are 16 total cash prizes to
Wow.
be given away. And a half pot. And then also the silent auction, where you can bid on a variety of items. And typically we have local gift certificates. We have some Norwex products, Pampered Chef, some Christmas decor, even homemade chocolate candy, T-shirts, and we typically have some tickets for like Holiday World or Lake Rudolph and Big Splash available to bid on.
That is fantastic. And again, a great variety for the whole family. That's, again, emphasizing that this is a fantastic family-centered event. So, you've got some things for the big kids. Of course, there's food for everyone. Let's talk about the little kids and all of the fun, exciting things that you guys are going to offer for the younger ones as well.
Lots of great free, and I want to emphasize free activity for the kids to participate in. We have, again, the famous straw dig, where we put down straw and the kids dig through that for prizes. And then also this year we have 2 inflatables that will be available to play on. At 11:30, the Heritage Hills FFA Club, they host a kiddie tractor pull.
Fantastic.
So that's fun to participate in. And we also have a pedal tractor course. They can ride the little toy tractors through that. And at 11 o'clock, hopefully, the STAT flight helicopter will land, and they can have photo opportunities as well as kind of crawl into the helicopter and see what it's like.
Right. And I will piggyback off of what Carol's saying. She used my favorite F word, free. It's everyone's favorite F word, free. All of these events, again, you can come and experience it for free. Of course, food and all of that extra stuff will cost money. But again, it goes back to a fantastic and great deserving cause. I'm also seeing here around the lunch hour, you guys are going to have some live entertainment.
Yes, once again, the Sweetwater Band returns. They've been there for just about every year. They play outside under the shelter house. So as you walk around and look at antique equipment, you can listen to music as well.
Yes, that is fantastic to kind of, again, liven up the spirit. And I think you guys do a fantastic job of packing so much stuff in with only half a day's time, because this is a Sunday, it's the
Right.
day before you have to go back to work. So, we start rolling, closing things up, rolling things in the afternoon hours. So what can we expect as we head into the 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock time frame?
As that starts to wind down, you'll start to make your final bids on silent auction items. You will finalize your half pot tickets, and most definitely finalize purchasing your raffle tickets so you can have your name in the drawing for all of those items. The drawings at 2 o'clock, the silent auction closes. At 2:30, the raffle and half pot drawing will take place.
Very good. And for those who are wanting to exhibit their tractor or farm equipment, that show judging and whatnot and awards starts at 2 o'clock. Is that right?
I will kind of talk about that a little bit. So there's, first of all, no admission. If you bring your equipment, that is free. You can display that. There's no entry fee. They do give out plaques for various awards and categories. And then the fun thing is, if you've not been to this, at 1:30, they have a tractor parade. down 2nd Street. And it's great to see those guys out on their antique equipment driving down the street.
Right. And one thing that I want to, again, reiterate or highlight, make sure everyone heard, you guys are accepting entries that day beginning at 9:30, so you don't have to sign up super early in advance, right?
That is correct. And it's free.
And it's free. We like that F word.
Yes. Free is always a great word.
So that is fantastic to hear. So if you're, a little on the fence, maybe you've never done a show before, this would be a great calm atmosphere to at least, bring your equipment out, maybe dust off some of that dirt and mud and whatnot. But it'd be neat to kind of at least experience the parade, I think.
I think it is. I've watched it a couple times, and just the pride and joy expressed through the gentlemen and ladies driving their equipment is really a neat experience.
Right. So we have kind of gone through the extensive schedule of events. I know it in the grand scheme of things, it's only a few hours in the day, but really you guys really pack a punch into this whole few hours of a day. Carol, is there anything else we missed on the schedule?
I'm trying to think of anything. We haven't talked about Dr. Popper, the balloon artist. He always comes and creates some cool sculptures out of balloons. And the kids, last couple of years, they just swarmed to him to get their balloon sculptures. So that is fun. Just reminding everybody, if you think you're going to go away hungry, you will not. Come grab a dinner, grab a burger. Inside you can eat in air conditioning. Outside you can eat and wander around. It's just a great atmosphere, a great fall day to be out and about for a couple hours.
Exactly, and we're looking for more of those calm fall days. And Carol, before we let you go, again, you've got this big event to continue to kind of refine and shape. Remind us where this effort goes towards. What is the fundraising a part of? Where do we see this back in the St. Meinrad community?
So when you come to this and you buy a ticket, you buy a meal, you buy any food or anything, it goes back to our St. Meinrad volunteer, and I want to emphasize the word volunteer fire department, and it keeps them with top-notch equipment. If they need to replace any equipment, any type of training, that they have it ready to help out anyone in need.
Right, and that is what we want, of course, above all, is so that they have these tools to help people and continue to make St. Meinrad as wonderful as it is. But is there anything else you want to make sure to add before we let you go today?
I'm just trying. I think I've covered everything. Just a reminder, it is on Central Time.
Yes.
9:30 a.m. till 3 p.m. Central Time at the St. Meinrad Park and Community Center. Many events are outside, inside. Food, we have a wide variety of food. I promise you will not go away hungry. Our local community grillers, plus our firemen who help grill, they will have an excellent meal again. And the burgers, we have Windmill Chill ice cream, homemade bake sale items by typically the Ladies Auxiliary provides that. Kettle corn, cotton candies there to snack on. Kids events, I can't emphasize that enough that it's free. And I always see the kids running around with their prizes they've won. The tractor pull is a fun event. The kids love that. The Early Days Antique Club. Just come experience some antique equipment out there. And then, of course, hopefully weather and situations permit the STAT flight helicopter to land and just to get a view of what that's like as well. And then I can't emphasize enough the raffle tickets, silent auction. We always have cool prizes on the silent auction and the half pot ticket.
There's a lot to take in. So if anything has tickled anyone's fancy out there, be sure to plan on being at the Fire and Farm Expo on Sunday, October 5th from 9:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Central Standard Time at the St. Meinrad Community Center in Park. Again, Carol, fantastic job putting this. You and your team. I know there's a lot of people behind the scenes, but we wish you the best of luck as you get ready for your big weekend, and hopefully you guys have a fantastic turnout and amazing weather.
And I have a feeling we will have awesome weather. So if you're just on a Sunday drive, swing in, grab lunch, grab a snack, take a little walk, and enjoy.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for your time today and giving us the rundown. Again, best of luck as you look forward to your big event on October 5th.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much for listening and watching this In.form here on 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS. Again, the St. Meinrad Volunteer Fire Department hosting their annual Fire and Farm Expo on Sunday, October 5th from 9:30 a.m. Central to 3 p.m. Central at the St. Meinrad Community Center and Park.
This has been In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS. Catch past episodes on our social media pages and our websites. If it matters to you, it matters to us. In.form.